Welcome to InvestorHubX.com. Have you ever entered a trade and immediately got a worse price than you expected? Or maybe your trade was in profit, but you didn't lock it in and it reversed against you? The problem is not your strategy. The problem is you don't fully understand order types. Today we're going to fix that. In this video I'll explain what a market order really does, how limit orders give you precision, why stop loss protects your capital, and how take profit removes emotion from trading. If you want to trade like a professional, you must understand how to control your entries and exits. Let's begin. A market order is an order to buy or sell a stock as close to the current market price as possible. For example, if a stock is trading at $150 and you want to buy 100 shares, you simply click Buy 100 shares. If the stock is highly liquid, your market order will usually be filled instantly at a price very close to $150. Similarly, if you want to short 100 shares, you simply click Sell 100 shares. There are no additional requirements. The order executes immediately at the best available price. A market order prioritizes speed over price control. A limit order is an order to buy or sell a stock only at your specified price or better. For example, if you want to buy at $145, you place a limit order at $145. The order will execute only if the price drops to $145 or lower. Similarly, if you want to short at $155, you place a limit order at $155. The order will execute only if the price rises to $155 or higher. If the market never reaches your specified price, the order will not be filled. So remember, a limit order prioritizes price control over speed. A stop loss is used to limit potential losses on a stock or trade. A stop loss order is used to sell a stock when it reaches your specified stop price. For example, assume a stock is trading at $150 and you believe it will go up. You set your stop loss at $145. If the price drops to $145, the stop loss is triggered to prevent a larger loss. Similarly, if you are shorting a stock and your stop price is $155, your stop loss will be triggered if the price rises to $155 to prevent a major loss. With a stop loss set, you are protecting the downside of your trade. It is a crucial tool in risk management. On most trading platforms, stop loss is commonly abbreviated as SL. A take-profit order allows you to lock in gains by selling at a target price. Traders do not need to stare at the monitor 24/7. For example, if a trader wants to take profit at $160, he can simply set a take-profit order to execute when the price hits $160. Once the price reaches $160, the order is triggered and the position is closed automatically. The abbreviation for take profit is TP on most trading platforms. Now, you might be wondering, if market orders execute immediately at the best available price, does that mean you always get the exact price you see on the screen? Not necessarily. This brings us to an important concept called slippage. Slippage happens when your order is executed at a different price than you expected. It usually occurs when the market is moving fast or when liquidity is low. For example, a stock is trading at $150. You place a market buy order. You expect to get filled at $150. But suddenly, sellers at $150 are gone. The next available seller is at $150.30. Your order gets filled at $150.30 instead. That 30 cents difference is called slippage. Here is another example. You bought at $150. You set a stop loss at $145. Price suddenly drops fast, $145 to $144 to $143. Your stop triggers at $145, but it executes at $144. That $1 difference is slippage. Now that we understand slippage, you might be wondering, is there a way to control the execution price and avoid getting filled far below your stop level? The answer is yes. That brings us to something called a stop limit order. A stop limit order gives you more control over your execution price. Let's say you bought a stock at $150. You set a stop price at $145 and a limit price at $144. If the price drops to $145, the stop is triggered. But instead of becoming a market order, it turns into a limit order at $144. This means the stock will only sell at $144 or better. However, if the price crashes below $144 too quickly, your order may not be filled. So remember, a stop limit order controls price, but does not guarantee execution. A trailing stop is a dynamic stop loss that moves with the price. Instead of setting a fixed stop price, you set a trailing distance, for example $5. If the stock rises from $150 to $160, your trailing stop automatically moves from $145 to $155. However, if the price starts falling, the stop does not move back down. Once price drops to the trailing stop level, the order is triggered and executes as a market order. A trailing stop helps you lock in profits while letting winners run. GTC stands for Good Till Cancelled. It means your order remains active until you manually cancel it. Unlike a day order, which expires at the end of the trading session, a GTC order stays in the market for days, weeks, or even months. It is useful when you want to wait patiently for a specific price level. So far, we've learned how to set a stop loss to control risk and to take profit to lock in gains. But what if we want both working together automatically? Instead of managing two separate orders manually, we can link them together. That's where OCO comes in. OCO stands for one cancels the other. It allows you to place two linked orders at the same time. For example, you can set a take profit at $160, a stop loss at $145. If the take profit is triggered, the stop loss is automatically cancelled. If the stop loss is triggered, the take profit is cancelled. OCO helps automate both risk control and profit-taking in one setup. Today, we covered the most important order types every trader should understand. We learned that a market order prioritizes speed over price control. A limit order prioritizes price control over speed. A stop loss protects your downside but does not guarantee price. A take profit locks in gains automatically. A stop limit order controls price but may not guarantee execution. A trailing stop moves with price to protect profits. GTC keeps your order active until cancelled. OCO links two orders together, so one cancels the other. Understanding these order types is essential for proper risk management and trade execution. The right order type can make the difference between controlled trading and emotional trading. If you found this lesson helpful, please give the video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications for future lessons. I'll see you in the next video.